In this tutorial also, I divide the discussion into three parts. First part deals with answer to the board question. Second part will teach you how to draw the diagram. Third part tells you about the mistakes commonly committed by the students while answering the question. First, answer to the question. Explain with the help of a diagram the relationship between marginal revenue and total revenue under imperfect competition. This question appeared in 2020 carrying 3 marks. The answer should be like this. Look at this graph. It consists of two parts. In the upper part, average revenue and marginal revenue curves are going to be shown. Under imperfect competition, a firm can reduce the price of its product to sell more. Its demand curve, average revenue curve, slopes downward from left to right. Its marginal revenue curve also slopes downwards. Since average revenue is falling, marginal revenue is less than average revenue. Marginal revenue curve lies below the average revenue curve. Marginal revenue curve cuts the x-axis at M. After that, it becomes negative. Total revenue is shown in the lower part of the diagram. Since the firm reduces the price to sell more, total revenue curve increases initially. After reaching the maximum, it falls. Now we shall examine the relation. 1. When marginal revenue is positive, total revenue increases. In the segment AM, marginal revenue is positive. Corresponding to this segment OT, total revenue is increasing. 2. When marginal revenue is positive and falling, total revenue is increasing at a decreasing rate. In the segment AM, marginal revenue is positive and falling. Corresponding to this segment OT, total revenue is increasing at a decreasing rate. 3. When marginal revenue is 0, total revenue is maximum. Exactly at M, marginal revenue is 0. Corresponding to this at point T, total revenue is maximum. 4. When marginal revenue is negative, total revenue falls. Beyond the point M, marginal revenue becomes negative. Corresponding to this, beyond point T, total revenue is falling. Our answer to the question ends here. Tips. Find, is there any similarity between relation between total revenue, marginal revenue and total utility, marginal utility? Okay, we shall move to the part 2. How to draw the graph? Draw the x and y axis for the two graphs. Let the two graphs be one below the other. Draw the graphs at the center of the page. Avoid drawing it either very near to the margin or very near to the right edge of the answer sheet. In both the graphs, label the axes. In both the graphs, label the x-axis as quantity. In the upper graph, label the y-axis as marginal revenue. In the lower graph, label the y-axis as total revenue. In the upper graph, draw the average revenue and marginal revenue curves as shown. Name them. Label the points A and B as shown by me. Draw a vertical line from the point M to N on the x-axis. Draw the total revenue curve in such a way The maximum point T of the total revenue curve cuts the vertical line drawn from point M and at the same time exactly and directly below the point M. Label it as total revenue. We have completed the graph. We shall now see the board's comment about the common mistakes committed by the students. 1. Students draw diagrams that there is no correspondence between marginal revenue and total revenue. In most of the cases, the maximum point of total revenue is away from the point where MR becomes 0. 2. Students draw the two diagrams side by side. This is wrong. 3. Students write when total revenue increases, marginal revenue decreases, or when marginal revenue decreases, total revenue increases. This is wrong. They must write when total revenue increases, marginal revenue decreases and remain positive, or when marginal revenue decreases and positive, total revenue increases. The word positive is very important. 4. In some extreme cases, they interchanged marginal revenue and total revenue. 5. In general, students do not properly label the diagrams. Well, these are the common mistakes committed by the students according to the board. Avoid committing such mistakes and score full marks. We shall meet in the next video.